want to talk today about the exercise requirements for the fitness logs. So if you go to the fitness logs button, you should have everything that you need to know about fitness logs in this button. And so I want to talk about the exercise requirements. So for each week, you must exercise a minimum of 3 days a week. Okay, so over the course of 3 days, you have to exercise. You have to exercise a minimum of 3 hours a week. Okay, a 3-hour soccer game on Sunday is not meeting the exercise requirements. And you must include all of the health-related fitness components. Okay, now in greater detail, you need to do cardiorespiratory endurance activities. Okay, running, walking, biking, swimming are all very common cardiorespiratory endurance activities that students use. You need to do those activities a minimum of 3 days, 30 minutes a week to meet the exercise requirements. Okay, now if you only do 2 days at 30 minutes, you will still get a approaching grade, but you're not meeting the exercise requirements, so you're not meeting the proficiency. If you exercise 2 days of biking for 45 minutes, you are still not meeting the minimum exercise requirements for your cardio endurance. Okay? If you exercise 45 minutes for 2 days, you still need another 30 minutes to meet the exercise requirements. You need a minimum of 2 days of muscular strength, endurance, or power activities. Any type of body weight exercises, any type of dumbbells, any band work, kettlebells, medicine balls, box jumps, all that can be considered strength, endurance, or power. You could also, maybe you bike every day for 30 minutes. You could also use 2 of those days to work on muscular endurance for your legs. So if you've met the cardiorespiratory endurance activity, if you've met that requirement, then you can put your activities in another category. But I always suggest meeting this one first. And then the last one is flexibility. And flexibility, you need a minimum of 3 days of flexibility each week. So basically, every time you work out, because you have to work out a minimum of 3 days a week, every time you work out, you should be doing some type of stretching for a cool down would be great. Okay? People don't understand the importance of flexibility because you say, I'm young, I'm not going to pull a muscle going for a bike ride. You're not pulling a muscle. We're not worried about that. We're worried about good habits. We're worried about less chances of injury. We're worried about becoming flexible because kids really are not that flexible if they don't work at it. Okay. The last, I call it component. It's not a component, but I include lifestyle activities because I want you to understand just, healthy things that you do can contribute to the 3-hour time requirement, but it's not necessarily cardiorespiratory activities. Okay, so you can log your lifestyle activities, which would be like shopping or yard work. If you have a job, that's where your job is going to be logged. If you're in marching band, you can log it in the lifestyle. So your marching band can work towards your 3 hours, but it's not going to be a cardio activity. Just like your trumpet is not going to be a muscular strength and endurance activity. You can log that as a lifestyle. Okay, trumpet curls are not your muscular strength and endurance. Okay, the important thing to understand though is if you want proficiency, you need to meet the exercise requirements. And I do have your rubric listed on all of the fitness logs. So you can see not meeting the cardio will still allow you to be in the approaching category for a grade, but you must meet all exercise requirements to fulfill proficiency. If you have any questions, let me know, but these are the exercise requirements.